We're talking about conventional versus FHA loans and why you should care and what the differences are and all that fun stuff. You want to start? Or do you want me to start?
Go ahead.
So obviously there's two different types of loans that you can have. FHA stands for the Federal Housing Authority, and they are a program the federal government comes up with to make it possible for first-time home buyers or any buyers to buy a home with a little bit less credit, down payment, that thing.
Exactly. So if FHA loans is you want 3.5% down for the minimum, but you can go all the way down. But it has a lifetime MI
That's mortgage insurance for the slave people.
That's on for the life of the loan, and that's just to insure the loan itself. But the good points of an FHA loan is it actually has a higher to debt to income ratio. That people have a little bit less income to be able to afford a little bit more house.
So tell me, Tony, what is that to income ratio?
Debt to income ratio is basically how much money you have coming in, how much money you have going out in regards to your housing expense.
Is that figured monthly or yearly or
that's figured monthly.
Okay. So like if I have my rent and my utilities, my car payments, student loans, what else? Is there anything else in that?
Basically everything that pulls them through your credit report, along with your estimated housing expenses if you're potentially purchasing property.
Cool. And mortgage insurance, explain what that is.
That is the insurance that's put on by the government to insure the actual loan itself.
Okay. So does it benefit me in any way?
No, it's more benefiting the lender.
I just want to make sure. And then we talked about, loan limits. So loan limits change between different areas of the United States. And in Portland, do you have an idea what our loan limits are?
Well, FHA from $474,950 last year to $491,050 this year. And conventional went from $484,350 to $510,400.
Okay. So that's another big difference is that obviously if you're trying to buy a more expensive house, you're going to need a conventional loan as opposed to FHA. Let me just check and see if we've hit all of our points. Credit score. What do you think minimum credit score for an FHA loan is?
Well, universally it's 580.
Okay.
Yep, so
for both?
No, for FHA.
Okay.
For conventional 620.
Okay. And do you mind telling me is there kind of sections of credit score that get into different or better ratings?
Well, FHA is pretty stable for there's not going to be price. It's all risk basements. Mm-hmm. So the higher your credit score, the less risk you're considering because it's showing credit payment reliability. So there's cutoffs at 645 to 685, 720, 745. So each tier, you're going to see a slightly better improvement to the pricing and rate associated to that pricing.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the big difference we talked about on mortgage insurance for conventional versus FHA is what?
Is with FHA, it's for the life of the loan.
Right. So, and if I could get it off of my conventional loan, when could I do that?
When it's estimated your property loan to value, which is how much you owe on the property, has dropped to about 70%.
Okay. And what if it appreciates to more than that?
Well, then the sooner the better.
Easy.
Yeah. In combination of the appreciation along with chunking down your principal balance.
Okay.
It's something, especially in the Portland market, you're going to see the ability to have that negotiated with your servicer pretty quickly.
Okay. Cool. Can you think of anything else we should address? I feel like we hit all the highlights. Of course, you should call us, though, because this is very complicated as evidenced from this conversation. Do you have anything else you want to add, Tony?
No, I just think they're both really good products. It really depends on what you qualify for. Both have the low down payment option. Mm-hmm. And conventional does have a couple other different options with 97% for first-time home buyers. It's not only for first-time home buyers, but there's going to be some bonuses to it with lower MI premiums, but it's more subject-based to the actual scenario and location within the city. But yeah, they're both great products. Just what's the best fit for the person's needs.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, guys. So you heard it straight from us. If you have any additional real estate questions or topic that you'd like us to address, send me a message below or comment below. Remember to subscribe to our Paris Group Realty LLC YouTube channel for easy access to all this information and all kinds of other stuff. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.